Number 5, Victoria Walk. Moved here in July 2012, only 20 or so miles away from Cirencester. In through the front gate, and when I first moved in you had to go around the side on a very slippery path, but I had the sense to put a path through the middle and then make these two big gardens, which I've really enjoyed. They filled them up with kind of pretty rough old clay soil, but with the help of a lot of horse poo, managed to get myself a pretty attractive garden, daffs early on and then hydrangeas. Ground floor, yeah, there was a kind of wood effect all the way through. You get a quick glimpse there of the old rowing machine and Bronwyn cycling machine. And then you go back past the lift into the downstairs loo. Picture of me and a picture of to Woo. Had problems with this bathroom in the early days. Got rats in there. Blamed the boys for being on the floor and eventually tracked the smell down. Horrible. Took me about 6 months to get rid of the buggers. The house was built as an office, which is why it's got a lift, which was kind of useful, but very useful when it came to actually selling the house. It was the kind of USP of the whole place. As you go on round the corner, get a better view of my gym, cycling machine, rowing photographs, band photographs, and then into the kitchen. And this was the room that originally sold it to me. I'd seen lots of old terraced Georgian houses in Cheltenham with corridors and long thin rooms, and I'd done old and I just wanted something completely different. It brought me here, I think probably November, January, February. I took one look and bought it, and it was a kitchen, the clean, the modern lines, the ease of it, the nice big room, which really sold me. As I say, it was kind of still winter time, and I didn't really take the time to look outside properly. That's another story. You see the wall that we decorated for a party there with the speaker music system, pictures of places and pictures of birds all over the place. And the kitchen had been buffed by Mel, who did a fantastic job. I think the lady who bought the house saw this video about 20 times, and it makes the place look fantastic, I think, all shiny and sparkly and clean and wonderful. So then we go out into the garden. I've done a video on this, a separate video, but this is taken, I think, in about July, and it's still looking like a little oasis. All the aces are up. We painted the garage, we put the AstroTurf down. There's a little room in there. I think you're going to see that is great written on the back wall. Very nice indeed. So you're making use of every space. There's the table where we sit down and have lunch and supper. And then as you come round, you see my pride and joy, my aces, the red robin at the bottom. I'm amazed that grew, but it provides a lot of privacy for us. And then the gate, which was a major investment, probably cost me about 12 grand, but gave me enormous flexibility. I could put a car on the drive if I wanted to, but what it really did was enclose the whole space and quadruple the size of the garden. So all looking very good indeed. A few more shots of my aces. You just can't get enough aces, if you ask my opinion. So let's go on up the stairs to the first floor. Just get a glimpse of Grandfather Green there at the top. My father's grandfather and photographs of the boys. And a little swivel round, I believe, yes, and you can see the rug that came from the little mead. If you look carefully, you can see new house through there as well. But then this was the second of the two rooms. This massive, great big sitting room, reception room, call it what you want. Blue area was the sitting area, and then the green area here was the study, and I used to sit a lot on that single green seat. That was really kind of good. You see, you've got the computer up there. Nice little study area indeed. We kept the shutters shut most of the time. We got a bit hot in the summertime, but that was okay. It was a very pleasant room. And then the TV here at the end with the TV kind of media area. And I have to thank Mel here for getting this layout worked out, the three kind of segments. You can also see the pictures that we put up for another party. And I think this was a nice, attractive room. A bamboo floor. We nearly brought it up once because we were trying to track down some strange smell, but that was very hard wearing and very good. So the sitting room is where we spent a lot of time. You can see there on the right the photographs of all the boys going up the stairs. Again, photographs done for another party. and then we go into what was the study and is now Thomas's room. And it was Mel who told me that each of the boys needed lots of storage space, hence they built in cupboards and also a decent sized bed. So they got all of that. So up to the second floor, along the corridor, past Skip the dog, which my father painted, and into the master bedroom. The previous occupants of the house spent a lot of money on the kitchen and also on the bathrooms. They had good quality fittings, they were good glass, easy tiled, easy to look after, nice and clean. A bit like a hotel bathroom, but great for me, great for the boys to try and keep clean. Also loads of built-in cupboards. And you come into the master bedroom, you can see that we've got a kind of red theme going there, as well as the ostrich feathers on the curtains, which you can't really see there. But that was a pleasant room. Going on out back into the corridor, the next room we go into is Matthew's room, and he too had an ensuite bathroom, very good, and again a very nice quality, easy to keep clean, nice powerful shower, very good hot water system, very happy with that. And Matthew made his room look very attractive. There you go, a nice kind of dark wood suite. He had posters up on the wall there, you can just glimpse them there. That was a good room. And then on to Daniel's room. And Daniel's room, like Thomas's, had quite a big chunk knocked out of it because of the lift. But having said that, I managed to fit a lot in, the wardrobe and desk and cupboards and nice bed, and they had an excellent view over the tree canopy, and he had his guitar. So Daniel's a good boy, looks after his bedroom, and I think that was a very pleasant place to be indeed. And then finally, if you go on down, you'll get to the bathroom, which Daniel shared with Thomas. Now, Daniel was here most of the time, Thomas not. He used to outrage Daniel, the kind of sheer mess that Thomas made. But it was a nice family bathroom. Again, same tiles, same kind of look, the shower just round the corner. It's a nice, clean, easy format to look after. A little quick glimpse of the shower unit there. There we go. There we go. So that's just about the end of our tour. For 8 years, I think it was almost a perfect bachelor boys' house. But pretty soon, it was time to go. We sold as soon as we bought across the road. And these are just a few photographs to show you us starting to empty the house out. It started where we began in the garage. You can see I bought a little sack truck there. The garden starting to look really quite empty and desolate, pretty much like it was when I first moved in. The bedroom started to take all the stuff out. You can see that the view really wasn't that great. I'm going to have a far better view for my new bedroom. Thomas's room was emptied. No man wants to do that, as was Daniel's and Matthew's. So we ended up pretty much with an empty house. Mel and Daniel worked like Trojans, and Daniel got his friends Alex and Adam in, and they were enormous help. But before you know where you were, the house was empty. It was time to say goodbye and leave behind an empty house. We moved out on the 20th November over to the house across the road, which I've been looking at for the last 8 years. Whole new adventure starting. Bye bye.